I feel like everyone lives in a perpetual state of feeling guilty. Guilty for not having enough time, guilty for not doing this, guilty for not spending enough time with the kids, guilty for not spending enough time with the family, guilty for not being so focused at work, guilty for not being able to see your friends enough, guilty, 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 guilty. And there was this concept that really revolutionized my life. Well, actually, there was two. One was Thasunda Duckett living your life like a diversified portfolio. And the second one is success is born out of obsession, not moderation. And it's a really uncomfortable thought because we're so focused right now at promoting balance, balance, balance. But overwhelmingly, it's those who aren't balanced. It's those who, are obsessed with achieving a goal, are obsessed, are focused, who also have to sacrifice different parts of their life to get to where they're wanting to go. That make it. And that for me is kind of like the key, the game changer, the big difference, which is it's okay to need to be obsessed with something for a period of time in order to achieve the goal you're trying to get to. We're allowed to cut ourselves some slack and say, you know what, right now I have to focus on work. So that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be all in work. And maybe it means I can't go for dinner with my friends. Maybe it means I can't go to the park with my kids. Maybe it means I can't do this and that. But right now, to get to this goal, I'm going to do it. And then it might mean, you know what, today I'm going to the park with the kids. The emails are going to have to wait. It's not a life and death situation. I'll get on with it. I want to train for the marathon. Maybe I'm going to have to run for 5 hours and I can't do XYZ. But sometimes, I don't know, I worry that this focus on moderation is taking us away from the fact that we have to be focused, persistent to get to a certain point. It's not a message that, anyone wants to hear particularly, because it's like, are you saying to me that I can't be moderate and successful? I'm not saying you can't be moderate and successful. I'm saying you have to be obsessed in that moment and completely focused to get to where it is you want to get to. And in many cases, when you're obsessed with something, you are willing to encounter the challenges, make the sacrifices, because the goal in and of itself is the most important thing. And I think this core part around obsession, an obsession with achieving a goal, and when I say success, it's in whatever direction you want it to be in. It doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to mean being a CEO or anything like that. It just means whatever that goal is. And I'm going to take it into a corporate context, which is if organizations become fully obsessed with this is what we wholeheartedly want to achieve, the sacrifice, i.e., the pushback, the resource, all of it becomes just par for the course because you're so focused on that goal. That's just in an organizational context. In a personal context, it's the same thing. I'm not saying give up moderation. I think we just have to be realistic as to what moderation really brings. And moderation doesn't always bring the results that we want, which then leads to frustration. So I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to say be obsessed. Be obsessed with whatever it is you want to get done. Because I'm going to go back to this part about living life like a diversified portfolio. You can't be amazing at everything at the same time, but over time, the return will always be better. So be obsessed and let me know how you're getting on with your obsession. Bye.